You guys heard of this radio station? It's like really old, called Coast to Coast. But this guy, he always interviews the craziest of people. And there's one story, this average Joe calls in. He's like, don't really tell people this story because he's like, I don't even know if I believe it. But he's like, this is what happened to me. This guy collects like motorcycles and stuff. And he has like 2 motorcycles in particular that he like loves. And he told his daughter, like, when I die, you can sell everything, but please keep these 2 motorcycles within the family. One of them was like some like Honda from like 1970. Anyways, he like drove it to the coffee shop. He's getting a coffee. This guy comes in. He's like, hey, who has the Honda? And he's like, yeah, it's mine. He's like, no way. He's like, I have one just like that.
Weird.
They just started talking. And he's like, what other bikes do you have? He mentioned the other one that he really loves. He's like, no way. I have that bike as well. He's like, what? He's like, that's crazy. It was passed down from my grandpa.
No way.
And he's like, weird. Oh, that's strange. Yeah. And he started to cry. I'm sorry, but can I hug you? And the guy's like, yeah, sure. And so the kid said this to the guy.
Yeah.
And then the kid whispers in his ear and he says, in October, do not go to Alaska. And the guy is just like, okay, all right. He's like, but I do travel to Alaska at least 6 times a year. And he's like, that's it. That's all I need to say. And he's like, it was really nice meeting you. And then he left. He's like, this is really weird. He said, I don't know if it was the sun reflecting off of something or what, but he saw a flash. And he walked out and he couldn't find the kid. And so he's like kind of convinced that it was his grandson.
Time
Somehow
traveling.
time traveling.
What in the world?
Yeah.